fuck are you gonna update that shit? I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. Lil Durk 88 on Twitter. Junior Durk _. Yeah. Cartoons was the last shit on my mind. I was chasing folks. Hey. Wash your ass. Brocos get nothing.
Yo, I'm in Pittsburgh with a lot of hoes. Young nigga with a bankroll. This is the Ignant Agenda. I'm your boy, way more fly than you. One you on Instagram. Way more fly than you. 2 U's on Twitter. Your baby mama's favorite single father. To my left, big black nigga with the bald head.
Lil Durk 88 on Twitter. Junior Durk _88 on IG.
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm about to get ready for these holidays, mentally and financially.
Yeah, holidays are approaching. These are some of my most favorite times of the year. You know, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Get to spend time with family, kick it with your loved ones, eat good, drink good, exchange, gifts and things of that nature. So it's always a good time, always a pleasant time. Love being around family. You know what I'm saying? So everything good though.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned to our sponsors before, we are out of product. I don't know if these niggas been listening, but shout out to Marley Juice at Marley Juice 305. Greatest juice in the world. Hit them up on Instagram or Twitter, man. They got great colors: orange, purple, green, yellow, blue, pink, red.
Sound like all of them.
Yellow.
They got the color of the rainbow.
Yeah, man. So hit them up, man. At Marley Juice 305 on Twitter and Instagram, man. Shout out them boys. They moving bottles.
Anybody else that want to be a sponsor, let us know.
Yeah, man. Hit us up, man. You know what I'm saying? We get good traction.
Right.
We get traction on SoundCloud and all of these other DSPs. Digital streaming platforms, man. I want to start by giving a shout out to just all the people that are continuously going at their craft. You know what I'm saying? A couple of people that I admire from afar. They may or may not listen to this, but I just want to show some flowers and give some flowers where flowers are due. Shout out, of course, NWO Podcast, man. They still rocking.
What's up, niggas?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love them boys, man. Shout out to what's my other people over there? My homeboy Motive, Ransom Brother, he got a podcast. I apologize, I don't know the name of the podcast, but they got great visuals. They got a lot of things moving over there. Shout out to, I think Tanya still does her podcast.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
I hate it here. What happened?
The engagement.
That's old, ain't it?
I don't know if everybody know, but I'm just telling her congratulations.
They been engaged though, right?
I think it probably been a minute, but I'm just saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I seen an engagement or a post of something about them being engaged. This nigga might be late. I don't know, y'all. I feel like
I'm the one on Twitter. I don't know if I ever told her congratulations. Maybe I told her on IG.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think they've been engaged though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But shout out to them. Yes, absolutely. Beautiful union. Love, black love.
Right.
Find you somebody to love. Okay, that's great. But yeah, man. Shout out to Empress Raw too. She, you know what I'm saying, she's heavily in the media game. You know what I'm saying. Keep pushing, sis. You know what I'm saying. I'm proud of everything that you're doing. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we're not connected at this very moment in time, I just want you to know that I appreciate everything that, we've discussed, we went through, we built, everything like that. So, you know what I'm saying, we still good, and I'll be back for us to connect again and do some of those same things that we talked about. But yeah, man, everything is well. It's important. I just want to give this point. It's important to be transparent with your partner. You know what I'm saying? About different things that may be transpiring in a relationship. Notifying them and just preparing them for things ahead that they may encounter that will protect them. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, it's been a little rocky road over the last couple of months. And the honesty that I provided, you know what I'm saying, my significant other, has been very, very helpful in getting through these tough times, right? So I just wanted to give some niggas some game. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to kind of prep your girl about who people are, what happened in your past, you know, what things may have transpired, like, because the more information that they do have, the better they are equipped to not only protect you, but protect the relationship. You know what I'm saying? I think that was just a very important point that I wanted to make. And to the dick sucker that keeps DMing her, you know, with some kind of narrative, I don't know what they trying to push, but whatever. You know, I hope everything in life that's bad happens to you. I really do. And hopefully it feels good to be blocked because you are blocked now. But, you know, nothing can really stop this train that we on. And that is attributed to me just being open and honest about a lot of different things and us being able to move forward. So I just wanted to make that point. That's all.
I'm intrigued by this person. I want to know who this person is.
I don't know who the person is.
She won't tell you?
No, it's a fake account.
Oh.
It's a fake account somebody created. You know what I'm saying? They doing whatever they want to do.
They got
bored.
14 followers.
They bored. They ain't no picture. You know what I'm saying? Crazy ass title. They don't got nothing else better to do. They probably fat. You know what I'm saying? They probably ugly. They probably don't have no life. They probably worrying about everything that I got going on. But life is great. You know what I'm saying? We moving. You know what I'm saying? In a positive direction. We got the holidays coming up. Mm-hmm. We healthy. We handsome.
As fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't really worried about much, man. So you miserable, dick sucking ass bitches. Like, get a life, man. Like, man, so many other things I hear you could be doing, but you creating fake pages and all this other stupid shit. But anyway,
I feel like I got a feeling that I know who this is, but we're gonna move on.
That's
from
cool.
This.
Yeah. That's fine. Tell me later. That's
right.
Cool. So, my mother is hilarious, right? So, me and my mom have a very, very interesting and beautiful relationship. We trade, and a large part of our relationship is exchanging shows to watch. Mm-hmm. So she'll shoot me some shows, some shit I need to look up on TV, you know what I'm saying, and look out for. My mama put me up on 911 on ABC. Is that on ABC or Fox? 911, that's a good show. She told me about Yellowstone. I haven't watched Yellowstone yet, but she told me about Queen Sugar, Greenleaf, like all of these shows that are pretty decent shows to watch. My mom has put me on. So this particular show, Queen Sugar, and for those of you who watch Queen Sugar, what up, Queen Sugar family? This is a great show. You need to start watching it.
How many seasons we in?
4, 5, maybe.
It's like The Walking Dead.
It's not bad though. It's good watch. It's a good watch though. It's a good watch. Let me see. Queen Sugar. No, my bad. We might be in season 5, 6. Shit. Queen Sugar got how many? Yeah, we in season 6, bro. It started in 2016.
Might have to pass me.
But it's a good show. Okay, long story short, it's filmed in Louisiana. It's a black family that owns some land. White people trying to take the land. They daddy left them the land or whatever. Daddy got 3 kids, 2 dark skinned, 1 light skinned. The 2 dark skinned kids got the same mama, dark skinned black lady. The light skinned girl, he fucked the white hoe and got her pregnant. Whole bunch of civil rights shit going on, black power shit going on, infidelity, LGBTQ type shit going on. But it's a great show. Each episode really kind of gives you a perspective about not only the country life, but black people as a whole everywhere, pretty much everywhere, you know. So the particular character is Micah. Micah is the son of Charlie Bordelon. Bordelon is the name of the family. That's their last name. Charlie, they had some issues. Charlie and her husband, well, the husband was a basketball player. Davis. Played in the NBA, retired, but he ended up having some allegations on him and of infidelity and shit like that. And then him and Charlie broke up. So him and Charlie broke up, and Micah was in the middle, split between, parents, and shit like that. Or
He the only child?
He the only child.
Okay.
So Micah grows up, and Charlie and Davis break up in like season 1 or 2. So they spend all 5 seasons like damn near hating each other and figuring out, what's best for Micah or whatever. In season 6, they kind of rekindle. Mm-hmm. So they forgive one another and they start dating again or whatever. And that's kind of where they are in their relationship, and they're getting ready to move forward. But Micah, I'm talking about, he like one of them Black Power kids. He light skinned, you know what I'm saying? But he is like what you call him? One of them Hotep niggas. He Hotep. He
light skinned and Dr. Umar.
Yeah, he light skinned. He in tune with black people, photography, and all this other shit. And he go to Xavier University. He rooms with a fellow, a nice young man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna shit on Buddy. But it's like now they're turning the narrative into Micah might be gay. Now, mind you, Micah done had a girlfriend, Kiki, at one point in time. Him and Kiki, they was high school sweethearts or whatever. Then when they got to college, she kind of cheated on him. And then they broke up. And then Micah started fucking his fucking teacher. Lady was like 15, 20 years older than him. He got attached to the lady. She was only looking for like a little fling and something to do, you know what I'm saying? And he was smart. He was one of the smartest kids in class. So they broke that off. Now it's almost like Micah is exploring the idea of maybe he might be gay because he has this very close friend that's a roommate to him. They share, intimate conversations and things of that nature about what he's going on, what he's feeling. Micah got heavy anxiety. Like he was abused by the police like a couple years ago or whatever. Maced and shit like that, thrown in jail. So he like got anxiety from that shit. And then his parents breaking up. Mm-hmm. So this roommate friend of his has helped him deal with some of those anxieties and emotional distress things that he's going through. Now, they trying to make Micah gay. So my mama is funny as hell. She texted me today. And she said,
Auntie need to go back to work.
No, she So she said, have you been watching Queen Sugar? They making Micah gay. So I said, yes. She said, you got a buddy you feel that way about? Not being funny, though. And I said, no.
She got the laughing emoji.
She do. She said, but she wasn't. She said she was serious, though, right? So I said, no. I said, me and Ricky are close, you know what I'm saying? But the line get drawn at we complete each other because Micah and the boy kind of use that kind of lingo, like, oh, I feel he completes me and this and that, like, but they talking as friends,
right? So
I said, me and Ricky close, but the line definitely gets drawn that we complete each other. I said, I don't feel that way about any male. So she said, LOL, I get it, but you love him as a friend. I said, yes, that's my dog. I said, he's looked out for me in so many ways over the years. She said, it's good to have a friend like that. So my question to you is, and I don't like the narrative that they spinning with Michael and Queen Sugar, but that's another topic for another day. Outside of family, your brother, do you have a friend that is genuinely a friend, like you, like y'all, like this? Mm-hmm. That's your dog. You love him. Right. Y'all been through thick, thin, indifferent, good, bad, ugly, all that. Mm-hmm. Who is that person?
I mean, he's been on the show, Kenny the Cable Man.
Shout out to Kenny, the fucking Cable Man. Okay, that's what's up.
I got another one, but I think I brought his name up on here. His name is Thaddeus, but so them two for sure.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think it's important for us males to have those type of relationships and they're okay. I think we shy away from them because a lot of times we get picked on for being vulnerable, emotional, having a soft spot for another guy. Like, it ain't nothing on no gay shit. Like, you got dogs, you got friends that you genuinely will help out in tough situations. They help you out in tough situations. Right. They give great advice. Y'all on the same thought path in terms of life and goals and where you want to be, you know what I'm saying, in your career and things of that nature. So I think it's great to have those relationships. Women have those relationships all the time, and it seems to be, it's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us, it's like it's frowned upon that we, are genuinely happy with having male friends. Like, all you want to do is hang with your homeboys. Y'all must be fucking, like.
Well, you get it.
That's ignorant. That's so ignorant.
I brought that shit up.
It's so ignorant to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go hang out with your dogs, it's, you spend too much time with your friends. Not saying that these are just some of the conversations that I've heard over the years from women who are, to me, jealous of the bonds and relationships that men have with their homeboys. Right. So like with Kenny, like I've known Kenny since I was 15, 16 years old. So this,
like half my life now.
Right.
Like he's seen me at low points, I seen him at low points.
Right.
Like now we're excelling as fathers.
Yeah.
He sees me as a husband. He's in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like him being a father, like that's the evolution of life. So for me not to be like, I know it's certain things, like it's certain things you can take the one dog, you know what I'm saying, and they'll read it one way, and then you can have a conversation with somebody else and it is more serious.
Right.
So, but with me and him, like it ain't no, like he know my, like his mom is like my second or third mother.
Yeah.
Like it ain't no, if I go over there right now, she not gonna be like, what are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
She gonna open up, you hungry, like what you need, anything like that. Likewise with my mother, like whenever she come to Atlanta, oh, how Kenny doing?
Mm-hmm.
How the baby? Everybody good.
Right.
So that's the relationship that we have, that we're always gonna have. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with it. And it's just life. I don't understand. Like I've literally brought this conversation up this morning. Like, why do women get so upset when I be like, I want to hang out with my friend?
Yeah. Because they crave attention.
But then at the end of the day, like I don't hang out a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm with you.
So it should be okay.
I'm with you with 29 days out of the month.
29.
It's only 30.
It's really 30 if you count the evenings.
Right. Because I'm only really hanging out like 4, 5, 6 hours on a Saturday night.
On a Saturday. Every other 3-4 months.
Right.
You know? So I get you and I feel you. Like I think that, see, women can't fathom the idea of not being important. I feel. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's you focused on a goal, or you want to go to the gym, or you want to go to you want to do something, like you got a career. Mm-hmm. Like I think women have a hard time dealing with not being a priority or the first priority.
Right. It's always it's a bitch there. What are you talking about?
And then also too, it's not that you're not the first priority. It's just I have other things going on, other relationships that are important to me, just like the relationship with you that is important. But that doesn't take away, or it shouldn't negate how I feel about you. It shouldn't negate how we spend time together. It shouldn't negate me having bonds with other people. Mm-hmm. You can do all of these things simultaneously as long as you understand that, you know, what's priority. Yes, I'm in a relationship. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But I also got to work. I also got to be a dad. I also got to be a son, a brother, a cousin, a uncle, you know, a boss, mm-hmm. a colleague, a best friend. Like all of these, it's so many hats that we have as men. I'm not taking anything away from women whatsoever. But I just want women to be a little bit more empathetic, because I know you can't feel where we're coming from because it's not your feelings. But be a little bit more empathetic in terms of what we go through too. Mm-hmm. Every 24 days, we got to deal with y'all emotions and bleeding and wrapping up shit and throwing it in the trash can with blood on it. And oh, well, you know how my emotions get around this time. I think I'm just agitated. Like all of these things that we just, it's like you ever seen those suits? It's like a Velcro suit, and they throw the balls on them.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you just equate us to that man with the suit on, mm-hmm. and the women being the ones throwing the balls at us. Mm-hmm. 1 is emotion. 2 is horny. Mm-hmm. 3 is you either a mom or you a sibling, a mom or a guardian. They throw the boyfriend ball at you. They throw, you know what I'm saying, the best friend ball at you, because they want you to turn on and off that switch of being my friend and being my boyfriend and being my husband. But we gotta steady just
take the hits.
We just get hit with all the balls on the Velcro suit, right? Pause. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, we're still standing. You know what I'm saying? With everything that you throw at us, all we doing is catching it. And we taking it. So shit, at some point in time, just understand that a lot comes with that. A lot comes when dealing with a woman. I don't think women really understand that, but they think all them bitches think they easy to deal with, and you're not.
I'm fun. I like to have a good time. All right.
You get on my fucking nerves is what you do, but I love you. You know what I'm saying? But you get on my nerves with some of the shit that you do. Absolutely. And that's okay.
So you would think they'll never be able to fathom like us having like a real group of friends that, you know, that hold us down.
No, I don't. I think what'll have to happen is they'll have to actually sit around us and see how we are when they're not around. See, that be the biggest thing. The curiosity of what we do and what we talk about when they're not around is what kills them the most. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we witnessed.
And it's like they can't fathom that. So, but that's all I wanted to talk about that point. Rest in peace, young Adolf, man. Very, very tragic event that took place yesterday. Dolph, if you haven't heard yet, young Dolph was gunned down yesterday outside of Makita's homemade butter cookies. I guess that's like a neighborhood small business that sells cookies and other pastries in Memphis. He was just there a week ago from what some of the stories that I read. Mm-hmm. And the day that he was murdered, it appears as if he was having a turkey drive the same day. So this is somebody who, you know, young Dolph was very controversial, you know, but to me was one of the leaders in rap when you talk about grinding, when you talk about work ethic, when you talk about consistency, when you talk about independence. Young Dolph was one of the leaders in that. He followed in the footsteps of Nipsey, Master P, you know, Tony Draper, Jay Prince. I said Nipsey? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These are some of the pioneers that really led the way as far as independence is concerned. And Dolph was on his way. You know, he had Paper Route Empire. He had a bunch of artists signed to him. Key Glock. Who else was over there?
I mean, Key Glock might be the
biggest. Key Glock was the biggest. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Dolph, you know, and Dolph came with a lot. You know what I'm saying? He had some disagreements with Yo Gotti and Soulja Boy and Youngster. You know, Black Youngster and all, you know, so many other different people. But the big takeaway from all this is that another black man was killed by allegedly 2 black men in the neighborhood that he was a huge pillar in. He was a father. He was an entrepreneur. He was, you know, an entertainer. He was a son. He was a brother. He was all of these things. You know what I'm saying? And he was only 36 years old, bro. That's a year. I'm the same age. That's me.
Right.
That's me walking outside my house at any given time and then my life being over because somebody was jealous of what I had going on. And we just gotta we gotta change our mindset, man, as people, bro. Like if you not satisfied with what you doing as a person, get off your ass and change something about it. You can't sit around on Instagram all day wishing that your life was like somebody else's because you don't know what their struggles are and you don't know what their blessings are.
Right.
So if you really, really, really are conscious about changing things and doing better, get off your ass and do something. Don't be hating on the next man just because you ain't him. That shit is some sucker shit, man.
It's weak-minded shit. You know, like you play into the narrative that we all. So it's not only the fact that Dolph and his family is disturbed. It's about to be you because there's cameras everywhere. Mm-hmm. And niggas talk too much. So you're going to get caught. Yep. So now guess what? Now your family is about to be disrupted because not only you probably going to go to jail, because the way society is, especially in the black community, is going to be retaliation. Mm-hmm. So now now your grandmother, your mom, like your brother, your sister, everybody got to be on watch. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, man, Dolph was, like you said, he was a father, he was a husband. He was everything that we are sitting at this table. Mm-hmm. And I can't fathom just going up the street to get some fucking cookies that your life would be ended because niggas don't like you or you doing too well. You know what I'm saying? It's okay when y'all on the same level when y'all both working at Starbucks.
Right.
But when a nigga make too much or he wear too much Gucci or some shit like that, niggas gonna point you out. Dolph was one of my favorite. Like, that nigga's on every fucking playlist I got.
Yeah.
And I just, prayers and condolences to his family.
Yeah, man. Long live Paper Route Frank, man. Dolph was. I had an appreciation for his delivery. You know what I'm saying? What he rapped about his life. You know what I'm saying? I did this shit without no help, without no nigga co-signing me. Yeah, I'm a boss. I'm Paper Route Empire. I put niggas on. All my niggas eating. All my niggas rich.
And he did it without a major label.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Keep it real with your dog no matter what. Preach. Okay? So long live Dolph, man. Our hearts and prayers go out to his family. It's just sad that all the niggas that we got as good examples of, business and progression, they getting killed, man. Nip. I still can't believe that Nip was killed. Even now, we 2.5, almost 3 years later. Mm-hmm. It's tough, man. Like, these are some of the people that you admire and you look up to, and then boom, now they not here no more.
Yep.
So again, long live Paper Route Frank, man. Damn. But yeah.
Crabs in the barrel.
Definitely crabs in the barrel. This Astro World shit getting out of hand. These niggas, so now a lawsuit has been filed.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
For $2 billion.
It's a lot of cheese, my boy.
Nigga, $2 billion? That's a lot of money. So, for those of you that don't understand what happens in civil cases, but basically a civil case is a violation, of course, of your civil just due or your civil rights. When there aren't criminal charges that can be brought, right? So Travis Scott didn't actually kill anybody. He didn't take a weapon, bash people. He didn't strangle anybody. He didn't, really commit a crime or violent crime, I should say. There probably are some laws that were broken in terms of inciting a riot or whatever they want to try to pin on them. But in essence, this is a civil suit that is being filed for damages. People lost their lives. People were injured. The venue was liable. There was a lot of liability involved. And whoever these attorneys is, they smart. So a massive lawsuit seeking $2 billion in damages. They suing Travis Scott, Drake, Live Nation, Apple, and others. It's 282 plaintiffs. If y'all don't understand legal language, the plaintiff is the motherfucker that's suing you.
Right. That's on the other side of the table.
Yes. You, as the receiver of the lawsuit, are the defendant. So Drake and all those people are the defendants. And 10 people were killed.
Right.
And counting. Mm-hmm. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. Because $2 billion, if you start that high, they probably going to settle somewhere around 350 to 5.
Yeah.
If they have, and what'll happen is that an attorney, it's very costly to sue. For litigation, let's just say that the entire litigation process. Litigation is just going through with, discovery and testimonies and going to court hearings and things of that nature. This will be a very, very long process unless they settle out of court.
Right.
And the settlement, I'm estimating it probably be somewhere in the 350 ballpark. But it's sad, man. It is another tragic incident, but I just feel like, again, black entertainers are being targeted. Travis Scott performed, great performer. He did what everybody else do at shows. Is it his fault that the venue didn't have adequate security or adequate logistics and as far as people getting in and out the venue safely, maneuvering through the venue safely? I heard it wasn't a violation of the capacity. I think the capacity was like 250,000 people, some shit like that.
I think the violation was he didn't have enough officers on duty.
But that's not him.
Well, from what I've heard, is Houston went to him and said, "Hey, you don't have enough police officers." I think his response was, "No, I'm good."
Here's where, and I hear everything you're saying. Here's where I disagree, because Travis Scott is the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the contract with him and whoever Live Nation is, hey, this is what your responsibility is. You probably will go on stage for a period of 60 minutes.
Right. 2 hours.
120 minutes, whatever the case is. You're going to perform, and for your performance, we're going to give you this.
Right.
We're going to pay you this amount of money. Your rider will have this. You'll have these amenities and things of that nature. And these are the things that you're responsible for. Now, the venue agreement or the concert agreement is something totally different.
Right. So that makes sense. Yeah.
Right. The concert agreement will have who's liability, indemnification. If some shit happens, whose the fuck fault is it?
Right.
And how much fault does each party have? So it's probably a ton of contracts in this whole scenario.
So because he's Travis Scott, his name's gonna be plastered everywhere. But the real, the real lawsuit is against, let's just say, Live Nation.
Correct. Well, or no, the venue will
Whoever the
probably
venue is.
assume the most amount of the liability, because that's where the concert was held. So what's going to happen is, through this lawsuit, they're going to peel back ordinances. They're going to peel back, when I say ordinances, I mean in permits. How many people were supposed to be at the venue? Did you have adequate entrances and exits? How many? What's the capacity at the venue? You know what I'm saying? What level of liability insurance do you have for a concert like this? You gotta have at least $5 billion worth of insurance, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because of shit like this. So when it's all said and done, yeah, they're suing Live Nation, Travis Scott, all these other people, but the money's gonna come from an insurance company.
Right.
The money is they're gonna sue the insurance. So you'll sue them, and then they'll turn around and say, hey, we had liability insurance. This happened. This is whose fault it was. And as long as it's not any of those parties, the insurance company will pay it out.
How long you think before they get a check?
Oh, who? The people?
Yeah.
Years. I can't even put a number on it, because they got to go through all of this investigation. It's private investigators that's going to be involved. That's what I'm saying.
They have to recreate the scenario.
All of that. They probably going to have to really settle. It'll be some years before they come to a settlement. And then whenever they come to a settlement, you got to negotiate the settlement. So $2 billion is the lawsuit.
And right now.
Lawyers will get together and they'll say, yo, $2 billion is fucking ridiculous.
Nigga,
like, come on, like,
nigga, you
get the fuck out of here. We gonna give you $100 million. Go on about your business.
Right.
The defense will probably say, nah. I mean, the defense will offer, hey, we'll give you $100 million. The plaintiff will be like, $100 million not enough. We need $5. And that is just ping pong, back and forth from there. So, man, that shit crazy. But yeah, all right, let's get into it. Jeffrey's missing his earring. All right, so we talking about How do you get out of the friend zone?
Mm-hmm.
So me and Jeff was talking earlier, and what sparked this conversation was Insecure. For those of you who don't watch Insecure, you're a loser and your life is over. It's just that simple, okay?
I mean, you're not wrong.
You're a loser. You're a loser, and your life is over. There's nothing else for you to do here on this earth, and you should just start making exit plans, right? But for those of you who do watch Insecure, last episode was episode 4,
Yeah,
5.
I think it was 4.
4. They had the beach party. You know what I'm saying? Drinks was flowing, food. This was the first time Issa and Nathan had saw each other since that awkward ass evening where she was crying in the fucking bed like a lunatic. We're gonna get into that too. And Issa was hard down trying to really make sure that her and Nathan were good after that very awkward moment that they shared.
Yeah.
And I know she felt some kind of way that he left, but it's like, I understand why he left.
I told you I understood why he left.
And for any woman that don't understand that, there's no hope for you. You can't sit here and tell me that we're just friends. We just friends and, I don't see nothing else. Well, you may not say that, but your actions relate to or display that me and you, we just friends.
Well, even in the episode, she was hard pressed to get his attention. So
Right.
she knew she fucked up.
Yes.
Well, I won't say fuck. Well, I mean that in the lightest terms because whatever she was crying about was, I don't want to say it was, it was light.
Fuck that.
Well, women and their emotions.
Fuck that too.
That's
She was crying for no fucking reason. The night was fine. They was chilling. Did they go out to get something to eat or they was drinking?
Yeah. And then they was at the restaurant to set the mood.
Yeah, they set the mood. They was chilling. She invited him back to the crib.
She did.
He get to the crib. They just chilling again. Him thinking, yo, we just friends. We just kicking it. I'm gonna just come over here, chill with my homegirl. She asked him to stay.
Well, let's pause it right there. If you know you in the friend zone, are you staying?
Bro, it depends on how far I stay away from this bitch. It was already late. It was late. Do I feel like driving all the way home?
Mm-hmm.
No. And they had already fucked before.
Right, in previous seasons.
So, it's not like you asking me to stay is a fucking green light to, we probably gonna fuck. Yes, I'm gonna stay. Did I know or have any idea that you was finna be fucking crying in my mouth? No. But it happened. What I don't like about Issa is that she is so very indecisive. The Issa the character, not the real life person, even though she's playing portions of her life.
Mm-hmm.
She's very indecisive, and for somebody who wants love, you could tell she wants love. She a hopeless romantic. She want love. She want to be loved. She want to be in a relationship. She want happiness. She want all the shit that she see her friend Tiffany doing to me. I feel like she want that more than Molly. She just ain't as verbal as saying it as she is. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to be like that, like you got to take time to really get to know yourself and then also make sure that you're ready for something like that. I don't think that she be doing that.
Well, I mean, it's a possibility she had it in Lawrence. Even though he had a baby on the way, but still.
Man, let's talk about why her and Lawrence not together no more. Let's not just jump over that.
Mm-hmm.
She cheated on him. She
Right.
had everything.
And the nigga came back and you still was like, I can't do this.
Right. After you fucked it up.
Right.
So you can't. She just gotta get her shit together. But I understand why Nathan left. Yo, one, you kissed me. We supposed to be friends. No, yeah. 2, you asked me to sleep in the bed. You don't got no shirt on. I don't got no shirt on. What are we doing?
Right.
Straight bra and draws. What are we doing? I go to kiss you. I'm thinking it's about to go down. I'm on hard. And you bust out crying. Man, I'm leaving too. Fuck that shit. You cry on your own time, man. I ain't come over here for that shit.
Right.
What the fuck you crying for?
Right, and that was one of the questions I asked. I was like, "What? Why was she crying?" She
What
was
the
like,
fuck?
"Oh,
They never said why she was crying.
I asked the Twitter universe, and they like, I got a few responses about how like she
Enlighten me.
she want more, but she don't know how to express it and shit like that.
You see how stupid that sound?
Right? Why you just can't tell a nigga?
Hey, don't let women do that to
Hey
you.
man, you know how I do. Oh, okay. It sound like bullshit to me.
Man, bullshit. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Women get away. They get to use that emotional card all the fucking time. No, you know how women are. No, I don't. I'm not a woman.
I have no idea.
What if I started using, well, you know how men are every time I want to fuck somebody else? Can't you? It don't work.
They about to get real pissed.
It don't work. Well, you know what I'm saying, man? The bitch ass was fat. I just,
Right.
You
see them titties?
You see, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm just doing what niggas do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't do that. We can't. So Nathan has slithered out of the friend zone through this episode, through them spending the whole day together, kind of really tiptoeing around the real issue. They finally got to a point where they were honest with each other, and that leads to my point. Like, when you truly express how you really feel, things can be so much easier. Look at On the Hill when they finally just said, "Yo, all right, bro, I'm tired of doing this shit. I don't want to just be your friend."
Well, that took him being, well, two things. It took him being vulnerable at the end of the episode, but it also took, because I think Issa was like, well, why would you do me like this? You know, why would you ghost me? Why would you treat me like this? But then when his cousin showed up and his wife, and they was like, well, and his wife was cracking some, like, I would have told that bitch to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, she realized that it wasn't just me, is that he does this to whoever's in his vicinity when he's going through those manic, you know, situations. And I think that's when she was like, okay, bro, I really feel sorry for this guy. Well, not feel sorry, but I understand that it's not just me. Mm-hmm. But I really like this nigga, so like, where do we go from here? And that's my perspective of Issa getting out of the friend zone. And then Nathan was like, he a nigga, so.
So, if you were Nathan, well, no. What would be, better question, what would be your tactic to get out of the friend zone?
Well, I don't think Issa's attractive, so I wouldn't be trying to get with her. But
You don't think Issa's attractive?
No.
Damn, you tripping. She look good.
But if I'm in that scenario, he gotta be like, after you cry, well, I guess I would have took the same approach. I gotta be vulnerable, because at the end of the day, you showed me a side that Issa probably don't show nobody else. Mm-hmm. So the only way I'm gonna get close to you is I show you some similarities. Mm-hmm. And I gotta be vulnerable. Like, we some fucked up individuals.
Yeah.
So you fucked up on this end, I'm fucked up on this end. Let's meet somewhere in the middle.
I think people forget that they fucked on the first date.
They did?
Yeah. I think people forget that part. Like, remember they hung out all day?
This is not the one when she jumped in the pool naked.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
They end up fucking later on that day. So, to me, he always had the advantage. Because he fucked already. Niggas that already fucked, you don't really have any leverage, women. You don't. I know you probably think you do, because you can say, oh, he ain't gonna get it no more. So, he fucked already. Like, it don't matter. After the first fuck, the rest of the fucks don't even fucking matter. They just don't. You know, because the goal was to fuck. Once we fucked, you can take it away however long, many times you want to take it away, but at the end of the day, we've already accomplished the goal that was set out for me.
So if a nigga's still around, obviously I want to be with you.
Or I want to keep fucking you.
Right.
It's very hard to tell the difference in the early stages.
It is.
But with Nathan, I feel like Nathan was a guy who just really was trying to figure out, shit for himself. Like, I got a problem. I got an issue. I don't trust people. I can't tell everybody what's going on. This is how I deal with things. He was struggling to find a decent job. He moved there from Houston. Didn't know nobody. Didn't have no bread. Was jumping from couch to couch. That's enough to make any nigga like, fuck. Like, I probably was the shit in Houston.
Yeah.
Similar to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
Cost of living is more affordable. I'm the man in Houston. Cutting hair, doing good. Come out to fucking LA, nigga. Gas $5.
Right. we get 10 on pump 2. Nigga, where you going?
Around the corner.
Right.
So, you know, getting out of the friend zone for Nathan was far easier than somebody who started out in the friend zone. Because the attraction was already there between him and Issa.
You think women know that?
Know what?
I've already given him the pussy, so him being here is him really wanting to be here.
No, women don't know that. They won't know that because they think that they really think that all men want to do is fuck, which can be true in a lot of cases, but not all cases. Yes, the goal is to fuck you, but if we spend enough time with each other and I like you, yeah, I'm gonna want to fuck, but I'm gonna want to do other things too.
Right.
Like go out, like have a good time, like see what you into, like do things that kind of make you smile. Like it's pussy and personality. It's 2 P's.
Yeah. But also in his situation, he was always in tune to what Issa had going on. What's up with the business? Hey, don't do it that way, do it this way. Like, he was always in tune. So that's why I never really understood why she always gave it. Like, I knew you wanted to get back with Lawrence. Y'all was together for a long period of time.
Right.
But the nigga was starting to move on. You was starting to move on. Why not give this nigga a chance?
Nathan is the definition of go with the flow. He took what Issa gave him.
Right.
When they hung out that day, he wasn't pressing her for pussy. He was just hanging out.
Yeah, right.
She wanted to fuck pretty much, and they did.
Well, he was on that whole shit.
Yes. This episode here, they hanging out. She, pressing him. Oh, are we good? This and that. Blah blah blah. Whatever. The last couple of episodes, or the episode before the last one, them hanging out, going out to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Nathan is genuine. He genuinely doesn't try to take advantage of people. That's the vibe that I get from him.
Right. No, I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? He genuinely doesn't try to take advantage of people. But if you give the nigga an inch, he gonna take that inch.
Well, that's just nigga like intuition.
He a nigga at the end of the day.
I mean, yeah, if you give him enough, like, yeah, he's gonna vibe. But even on the last episode, he wasn't pressed.
Wasn't pressed. He never pressed for pussy.
Yeah.
He too cool. The nigga got green eyes.
Yeah.
Them niggas different kind of niggas, but light skin with green eyes and that little patch on the side, fucking beard, goatee shit.
The pussy just fall in your lap.
He in that Maxwell. Them niggas with them eyes, they light skinned niggas, them hotep looking niggas, man. He fall in that category.
Do you think Issa feels sorry for him?
I think she did, especially when she found out what he was going through.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I think she's extremely attracted to him because they are so much alike. They are in the side. He carry it better than she does, though. Now, he didn't before because he was just running off on niggas, like just leaving.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say is, he definitely slithered out that friend zone. But again, he had a cheat code. They had fucked already. As far as,
so let's say they didn't fuck.
Oh, it'd have been tough.
Do you think she would have gave him some pity pussy?
Yes. Because all her friends around her are trying to live their best life, being hoes.
Right.
Look at Molly. You know what I'm saying?
The whole episode, dog. Like you might as well just put the pussy on the
Look
plate.
at Molly. Look at what's Big Mama name?
Kelly.
Even though Kelly will fuck you.
Kelly funny as shit too.
Funny as hell. So what I will say is, you know, it's they made what I didn't like about this episode is the false narrative they gave about how easy it is to get out of the friend zone. It's not easy.
Not like that.
It's not, because kind of once you're put there, the only thing that can get you out of the friend zone is vulnerability and attraction. Meaning, and they gotta come together at the same exact time. It gotta be a full moon,
Mm-hmm.
payday. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga talking about a lunar
It gotta
eclipse.
it gotta be a lunar eclipse. You know, all of these things have to happen at the same time for it to line up just right for you to be able to slither out of that friend zone. And then the person got to be attracted to you.
But Issa met all those criteria. She was jealous early on in the episode when the big titty chick came around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they fucking. Oh, they not fucking. Oh, they fucking. And then, like you said, she felt sorry for him for a little while.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like you said, the attraction was already there.
Because they fucked already.
Yeah, so, like, all the stars are starting to align. It's just, hey, all right.
And they was drinking.
As a woman, am I going to say what I need to say to, and as a man, or am I going to be as vulnerable as she needs me to be?
My advice to any nigga that's trying to get out of the friend zone is don't try. That's it. Because you not in control.
Oh, hell no. Like at all.
You're not in control. So don't try. Continue to be a good friend. Continue to be there. But don't try.
So let's just say we in this scenario and a nigga like we vibing and it's like, hey, I can't be your friend. I like you or I love you too much to be your friend. As a nigga, like, you say that to a woman. Depending on the woman, they gonna be like, okay, I feel the same way, or they're gonna fucking run.
Or they're gonna tell you, I don't see you like that, yeah, and then run.
So it's no in between, like you saying. It's no in between.
Right. So now let's peel back this episode. The one before that when she was crying, or the one before that.
Right.
She was crying in the bed. If I'm Nathan and I didn't fuck before, I'm not staying over there.
Do you pick up the phone next time she calls?
Yes. Like I said, don't try. Like, she calling you.
But y'all never fucked before.
Right.
So typically if a woman cry in front of you, did she feel some kind of way?
I wouldn't have been there for her to cry in front of me.
That's true too.
I wouldn't have been there. No, like,
because you already in the friend zone.
Yeah, like if I'm in the friend zone, what am I spending the night for?
Right. I ain't gay.
What am I spending the night for? That'd be my first question to you. Hey, listen, and then that's when I kind of would have broke the ice to her, like, hey, do you want to spend the night? Hey, listen, Issa, I understand my role in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I also understand that we may not see each other the same. You look at me as just a friend, and I'm attracted to you.
Right.
So unless we gonna get this book on the same page, I think it's a bad idea for me to stay over here. And I'm gone.
Is it also a difference because they do business together?
Yeah, that's further complicating it, especially because they fucked already. Because now you're going to have to deal with her as Issa the businesswoman and Issa your lover, so to speak.
No, you were, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because she's not confident in the decisions that she makes.
Yeah, she always needs some kind of validation.
Business, she got to run everything by somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even the whole conversation that her and Molly had in the car about old girl fucking Nathan. She was running. She ran that by Molly.
And Molly had to stand up for her.
Come on, man. Like, she ain't got no. And I'm only talking east of the character. You know what I'm saying?
You can take the names.
Yeah.
And you can apply it to whatever you want.
This is only east of the character, but she don't have a backbone. Like, she got to run everything by somebody. And to me, that's not somebody that I would want to be in a relationship with. Confidence is key. In any situation, in any relationship, whether y'all just friends or whether y'all boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever, I feel like you got to be confident to be with somebody. Mm-hmm. Because you got to know you the shit. You got to know your partner think you the shit. And you got to know that everything that you do is the shit.
And especially with her, like you said, like the nigga light skin with green eyes, that nigga gonna get approached. Niggas get approached all the time. And for you to be dating somebody like that, are you gonna be confident of, oh, yeah, I saw you talking to the big titty girl. What's up with her?
Look how she was acting. All the nigga did was tie her shoe.
That's all he did. Oh, they fucking.
Oh, the women seen them fucking on the beach. The man tied her fucking shoe.
They might have been butt naked out there.
The man tied her fucking shoe, man. It was a shoelace. They made it seem like he was eating her out on the fucking beach. Women are sick individuals, bro. They are. They are sick in the head. They really are. It's crazy.
Yeah, that friend zone shit ain't no joke.
Look, I ain't built for the friend zone. A bitch ain't finna try me. We either gonna be what we is or we not gonna talk at all. Yeah. You find you another bestie.
Because I ain't the one.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Women are in control of that, and I get it. I'm also in control of who the fuck I talk to. So you in control of who you want to fuck, and I'm in control of who I let talk to me.
and to be like, I'm gonna bring this shit full circle. When me and wifey got back together, like I had to tell her, like, this ain't no, we not doing this. Either we here or we here.
Oh yeah,
we not doing this shit.
I ain't your fucking friend. Like, I get you. I understand. Like I had a conversation just, was it earlier today or yesterday? I think it was earlier today. And I can honestly say that this is the first relationship that I feel like me and her are friends. Mm-hmm. Like, I tell her all the time, we could laugh, we could rank each other. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about serious stuff. We could talk about very, very highly emotional stuff. We can be vulnerable in front of each other. We can laugh, we can cry, we can joke, we can watch TV. We can sit around each other and not do a motherfucking thing. That's just how in tune and connected we are. So that's different. That's a different space for me. Like, I've never experienced that level of connection with somebody.
Right.
And it can be scary if this uncharted waters, you know what I'm saying? It almost comes off as it too good to be true.
Right.
You know, it's something about to happen.
Self-sabotaging.
Yeah, like, and I really think about that often. I try not to, you know, do things that are self-sabotaging. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say I walk on eggshells, but I walk with purpose to preserve. I want to preserve this situation because it's unlike anything that I've ever been in. And I want to keep it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the bottom line.
But those are the type of conversations you got to have internally. Mm-hmm. And then you have with your significant other. And to bring that back to what we were talking about, like, that goes to the same thing. Like, if I'm the female in the situation, okay, do I really like this nigga or do I know? Like, where do I see this going? With the man, do I do enough as a man to pursue this woman, to make her happy, to make it more than just, we just fucking?
Them hoes be knowing, though.
They know.
That's what's so annoying about this situation, because she knows what she wants, but she spent all this fucking time playing.
But niggas play too.
I agree.
If we gonna keep it 100, like, niggas play too. And
play how? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Like, we play with, we don't disclose all our emotions. We look at the more the physical aspect.
I don't think anybody should. But that's cards.
So it's a problem when you lay all your hand, like your whole,
Yes.
your entire hand on the
Absolutely. You have to. You play the in. Okay. Let's relate it to spades.
Mm-hmm.
We playing ace high. Me and you partners.
Mm-hmm.
Your first your first lay is not finna be the ace of spades.
Yeah. Nor could it can't be, but yes.
You get what I'm saying? Or yeah, you're gonna the typical rule of thumb is you play your face cards.
Right.
Once you're out of face cards, you look to see if you could lay off if your partner cutting. Lay off, get the rest of them other lower cards out your hand. And then now it's spades time.
So you building up.
Who got the most money?
Right.
But you saving those your higher wild cards till the what?
To the end.
To the end.
Right, yeah, you building up.
It's no different than a relationship or a conversation or you meeting somebody. You're not gonna show them all your good cards.
But this is just what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, if you don't lay that face card, you getting left behind.
Oh well, and you gotta be willing to say I don't care, because showing your hand too early can be detrimental, and showing your hand too late can be detrimental. So it's literally a game. Like you gotta pick and choose, or give it to people in increments.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we kicking it, then boom, hit them with some vulnerability. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I'll blank, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That may bring y'all closer. And then you test them to see if you can, what you do with that information. Because all of this shit is a game. It's games and tests. You give people just enough to see what they're going to do with the information for you to rationalize whether I'm going to give them more or less.
Right. Nah, I'm with you. Nah, I get it. I think it's just like you said, the game of spades. You got to know your partner. You got to know who you dealing with. Let me put it like that. Know who you dealing with. That way, spades. Ain't no talking across the board.
You can't. You got to know what you're doing.
Right. All that to me, that makes tons of sense. Because
if you come out your hand, let's say it's the first hand and you play the king of hearts, the first hand. I'm like, oh yeah, we out here. Let's run it. Ace ain't been played. Ace, eat your shit up.
Right.
Then the ace come back and they play a jack of hearts.
The queen.
They get around the table and your ass play a six of hearts. I'm flipping the table over.
Right, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Let's go and eat this shit now. Like this is like the first date.
I never want to play with you
like
again.
The first date.
This relationship is over. You don't do that. Okay? Like that. Relationships and cards really, like, you can use that analogy in so many different scenarios. Like, you can.
I would be hot.
I'm mad as fuck. Cutting your partner when your partner led and they got the hand already. Miscommunication. You talking over me.
We failing already. Like, we can't go nowhere. This relationship is going nowhere. Like, you don't even know how to do the simple shit.
Bitch, lay off. Relax. You don't always got to have the last word. That's cutting your partner. Bro, I can do this shit all day, man.
Yeah, bro. You want to talk about silence on the way home? We got spade at the cards table? Yeah, we can't.
And you out there without your head in the game. Bitch.
I see you.
But yeah, man. Friend zone. Whether you in the friend zone or not or whatever, that really shit don't matter. Like, as long as you're genuine with somebody, and you're transparent about what your intentions are. If you don't want to be in the friend zone, man, tell that hoe, man, listen, I don't see you as just a friend.
Mm-hmm. Fuck a friend.
So whatever this is now is lopsided. So we either gonna talk about what we potentially can be, or you're going to find another Stedman. And it's as simple as that.
Hey. I ain't got nothing else.
It's so easy. Niggas don't be wanting to be. upfront and honest. Bitches like that shit. Be honest. Yo, I don't see you as no friend.
Right.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad about that.
No, it literally isn't like.
Right. I don't see you as a friend. Well, what you see me as, and then boom, that's your door. They
That's
open.
the door. The door,
The door is open for you to tell exactly what you want. She can either say I'm with it or I'm not. A lot of niggas be scared of no.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
That be the problem. Y'all niggas be scared of no. No don't hurt that bad. I tell everybody that. No don't hurt that bad.
It's look. When you walk out your door, it's 10 more. When you go get gas, it's another 5. When you go to Chick-fil-A, it's another 7.
Man, they all over. It's okay, bro. Shoot your shot. Volume shooters.
See what Steph be doing.
Logo Dame.
Nigga be knocking them down.
For the fucking half court,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Yeah, man. But yeah, this is we wrapping up, man. I'm your boy, way more fly than you. 1 U on Instagram. Way more fly than you. 2 U's on Twitter.
Lil Dirt 88 on Twitter. Junior Dirt _88 on IG.
Thank y'all for listening.